Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully your day is off to a nice start. Halfway through the work week and we're getting rid of the cold. The cold is certainly easing after a frigid start this morning down into the single digits and teens. We're at 40 degrees right now with quite a bit of sunshine too. Plenty of blue sky, taking on a little bit of that white milky appearance with some of those high thin cirrus clouds. But one of the reasons that we've warmed up, notice the wind direction is out of the southwest, right? That is a warmer wind direction for us. So readings coming up nicely after a frigid start this morning. See readings elsewhere, 30s and lower 40s, 40 right now in Hartford. New Haven is at 43. And again, it's coming in with that strong breeze, so it is a little blustery out there this afternoon. And we do have some thin clouds, but for the most part, sunshine should prevail and win out as we go into the afternoon. You know, we look across the nation's midsection because we're just starting to see storm development. Hard to make out now. There's not much to it, but eventually an area of low pressure is going to get going here, and it's going to move up into the Great Lakes states, and out ahead of it, it's going to bring up that warm air. So today we're in the 40s, and tomorrow we're going to be up into the 50s and maybe even approaching 60 degrees in the afternoon before the front arrives tomorrow night. And that's going to bring us some strong gusty winds, some heavy downpours as well. But as we go through the day today and tomorrow, we're staying dry. This brings us into tomorrow night around 8 or 9 o'clock. That's when we'll start to see some of the shower activity making its way into Berkshire County. And then eventually it's going to drop down into the valley as this front pushes through. So we could be talking about some good downpours, some strong gusty winds out of the south as well, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. So it's tomorrow night that the front will move through into Friday morning, and then the front comes through Friday morning, and then the wind swings around into the northwest, and the colder air begins to move on in as we dry out. So our next storm system, and it's really the cold front associated with the storm, that comes in tomorrow night with winds gusting between 40 and 50 miles per hour from time to time. So it's going to be stormy here. Might wake you up some of those strong wind gusts. And we're talking about rainfall amounts of about a half an inch to an inch. So some big puddles on the roadways, but flooding not a major concern. Big temperature rise out ahead of it, and then the temperatures will slide on Friday. And with that temperature difference, as the front comes through, we could actually have a couple of thunderstorms as well. Not expecting severe weather, but something we'll be watching overnight Thursday night into Friday morning. So here's our futurecast tomorrow morning. Clouds, a little bit of sunshine, but notice how we're starting in the 40s tomorrow morning as opposed to this morning. We started out in the single digits. Readings come up into the 50s to near 60. Maybe a stray shower around during the day tomorrow, particularly Franklin County and the hill towns, but it's really tomorrow night that the rain will be moving in. So tomorrow evening we're in the 50s. The breeze is picking up out of the south, and then between about 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., I think that's our window of opportunity of picking up some of those heavy downpours, strong gusty winds. It'll be real mild as well. Temperatures may actually come up for a bit before the front moves through, and then temperatures crash. So notice early Friday morning, we're in the 50s, but on the other side of the front, the temperatures will slide, and by the afternoon on Friday, the sun is out, but temperatures are down into the 30s, and that wind swinging around into the northwest. So we'll likely pick up at least a half an inch, maybe as much as an inch of rainfall, with the bulk of that falling overnight Thursday night into Friday. And now this takes us through the day tomorrow, where it's windy, but winds aren't damaging, but certainly those southerly winds will make it balmy. Winds will be gusting about 25 or 30, but then they increase tomorrow night, overnight tomorrow night into Friday morning, where winds could gust up over 40, 45 miles per hour, and then watch how the winds swing around. They go from the south into the northwest, and that'll drive down that colder air. Now the winds will diminish as the day goes on, but temperatures will be sliding on Friday. So in terms of any alerts, in terms of weather, wind advisories, high wind watches, nothing yet for Western Mass, but there is a high wind watch for Eastern Mass. That's where winds will be strongest. So 43 today. How about near 60 tomorrow? 53 on Friday, but that happens early in the morning. By the afternoon, the temps are going down. We'll be into the 30s, and that brings us back to more seasonable conditions for Saturday and Sunday. For the weekend, we're in the 30s. Maybe a few flurries or some snow showers on Saturday. Not a big storm, but could drop some coatings. Kind of a changeable day on Saturday. And then Sunday, it's brisk and chilly, upper 30s. But by President's Day, we might have another warm-up on the way with readings approaching 50 degrees. All right, we'll have another look at weather coming up in a few minutes.